What are your thoughts on Bart Gunn?
Love him to death.
You think he got a raw deal?
Do I think he did?
Yeah, from the company. Do you think he got a raw deal in WWF?
I think so.
Right.
Yeah, because when he knocked out Steve Williams, they had it in for him after that.
I was going to ask you that. That was one of my next questions.
Yeah, they had it in for him. JR had it in for him after that, and that's why they put him with Butterbean, because they knew Butterbean would knock him out.
Right.
And Bart was stupid to take that fight because, just because he beat the boys in that Brawl For All, Butterbean's a professional fighter. You don't fight somebody at their own game.
Right.
And Butterbean knew what he was doing. Bart dropped that hand, and he caught him, and that was it.
What are your memories of the Brawl For All? Did you think it was good for business? I mean, here you guys were, going.
Well, at the time, business was like teetering. So Vince wanted to add a little spice to it, to add interest to it.
Right.
So he did that, And my fondest memory is Bart knocking everybody out but me.
I was going to ask you, he said you guys had a gentleman's agreement not to punch. Is that true?
Not to punch?
Yeah, not to punch him.
Shit, are you fucking kidding me?
That's what he said in one of our interviews.
No.
Okay.
He's wrong about that. My fucking eye was black for 7 straight days.
Wow.
He tried to knock me out.
How did you train for that?
Didn't.
You just went in there and
fought, yeah.
How did the office come to you guys?
The agreement that we had, you had to have gotten it wrong, because the agreement we had, because in that Brawl For All, you could take somebody down and score points.
Right.
The agreement we had, we'd stand there and fight. We agreed not to shoot in and take each other down, because the people wanted to see you stand there and fight. So that's what we did. We stood there and fought.
Right.
It was, that was the agreement. It wasn't the agreement that we weren't going to punch each other.
I probably got it backwards.
Yeah, you had it backwards because, if we didn't throw any punches, then, yeah.
How did the office approach you as far as doing that tournament?
Bruce Pritchard called me and asked me if I wanted to get in it.
Right. Was there any incentives at all? Or?
Oh, yeah.
What were the incentives?
You got paid pretty good for just getting in it, and then every time you won a fight, you got more money every time you won.
Did you feel that WWE was trying to get involved with MMA at that point in time, or was it just something for their TV ratings?
It was just something for TV ratings, because MMA didn't exist back then.
Right. Memories of the Job Squad. And did you like it, or did you think it was goofy?
No, I liked it because that's how I got started as Hardcore Holly.
Right.
That led into that. I enjoyed it because I was with Al.
Right.
Al was a funny bastard. And, me and Al always had a really good relationship, and I liked it. And like I said, it kept me on TV. So...
Al told a story about, himself and Mick Foley. They made you very angry on a road trip. What do you remember about that story?
Yeah, because they were playing Christmas music in the middle of the summertime.
Right.
And I'm like, it's not Christmas. And, I think it was like, when was it? It was October. It wasn't even Halloween yet. And they started playing Christmas music.
Right.
And I'm sitting in the back seat, and I'm like, what the fuck are you guys doing? And Mick is like, I like Christmas music. I'm like, it's not even Christmas yet.
Right.
And I said, take that shit out of there. And so they took it out and said, what do you want to listen to? And I said, I don't know, anything but that. So then they put in Elvis. And I popped when he put in Elvis. I was like, that's,
Right.
And then I kind of started singing along with Elvis. So that's how that story went.
What are your feelings on Mick outside the ring? Good guy?
Good guy, really good guy, yeah. He is one guy that I've always wanted to have a hardcore match with and never have.
Wow.
We've had other matches when he was Mankind.
Right.
When they first brought him in as that. But I've always wanted to have a hardcore match with him because I know me and him could have had probably one of the best, if not the best, hardcore matches you'd ever seen.
By far.
So because I was willing to sacrifice my body and do anything.
Huh.
I would, if we were both up on top of that cage, I'd have thrown myself off the top of the cage too. you know.
Right.
So
Al said he was his own biggest enemy in WWE. Do you agree?
I don't think so.
You just think it was Office, or?
Yeah, just Office, and you know, Al was over too.
Definitely.
That's the thing. It was somebody in the office that didn't want him, you know, in a top spot.
Right.
I mean, Al was good too, and he was over. Every time he come out, he got a great reaction.
Definitely.
You know, and I didn't understand it.
What are your thoughts of Blue Meanie? You got to work with him a little bit.
I liked him, but he was just lazy. You know.
Why is that? Just as far as
because he was way overweight and he really couldn't do anything, and like you'd be in the middle doing something and then he'd just blow up, and it's like, you know, because once you blow up out there, your mind starts. You can't think. All you can think about is, oh my God, I can't breathe and stuff like that. I mean, I like the guy, but he was just way out of shape. I mean, he was a novelty to the fans.
You think he was just a comedy act, you mean? Or
I think so, yeah. Yeah. Which I think he enjoyed. I really do. But it got him on TV. I mean, guys did what they had to do to get on TV.
What are your thoughts on what happened between him and JBL?
I'm trying to think of what happened.
It was the One Night Stand pay-per-view where they were in the Battle Royal and JBL kind of stiffed him a little bit.
That was between them.
Right.
I don't, you know, honestly, I don't know what happened between them. I knew there was something going on, but that was at that
Hammerstein Ballroom.
Yeah, the night WWE invaded their deal, right?
Yeah, basically it was the ECW pay-per-view.
Yeah. I wasn't there, so I don't know. I don't know what was said. And, you know, there's two sides to every story, and the truth lies in the middle somewhere. So I just, whatever.
Right. Did you like doing the hardcore matches?
I loved it.
Right.
Oh, I loved it.
How did that whole gimmick come about for you?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you.
It just happened, and
it just happened. You know, it just happened.
What are some of the matches that stand out as far as, you know, working that style?
The one with me and Bart, when he came back, and then there was the one between me and Al where we went in the Mississippi River. I think that stands out more than anything. And I really enjoyed that.
Right.
Al makes me laugh. I'm sorry, but he tickles me to death. He's just funny. But I think that one stands out more than anything to me.
Did you guys plan that spot with the river, or is that pretty much just the way it went?
They asked us if we'd go in the river.
Right.
You know, and why not? You know, nobody else. You know, it added to the match, so why not?
As far as the hardcore matches go, as far as themselves, did you plan a lot of the spots, or you just went out there and called it all in the ring, or?
We laid a lot of stuff around, and if we used it, fine. If not, you know, we just pretty much ad-libbed everything.
Right.
You know, but I mean, we had stuff out there, but, you know, we just ad-libbed everything pretty much.
Did the office pretty much give you guys the freedom to do what you want, or did they have somebody with you and going over everything?
They had somebody with us going over everything, but we could, you know, it was pretty much up to us. But, you know, of course, if they had somebody there, well, no, that's not a good idea, or you shouldn't do that, or we can't do that, or, you know, just one of them kind of things.
Watch thousands of exclusive shoot interviews right now on TitleMatchNetwork.com.